Hey everyone, so here we have a Salon redesign. I've named Peachy and Jelly Bean using my Spring Fling glitter from the Easter stack and some oyster angel paper. So Livy's come in and I've removed her previous set file down to a really thin clear base, and then I'm resculpting. So I'm starting off with my crystal glass, and I'm just using that along the tip just to sculpt, get an idea of the length of the extension. And then I'm coming in with Birthday Suit, blending down from the cuticle, and then using my wet brush to pick up a little bit of the glitter. Now I want this, I'm all about the crystal tips today, so I'm not wanting a full glitter tip, I'm just wanting to pick the glitter up with my wet brush rather than a bead of acrylic. Just tap it around a little, and then I'm capping the entire nail in crystal glass, and this is when I'm creating the structure and the shape of the nail. Doing as much as I can with my brush so that then my file is just refining it. And I must apologise for my camera angles. I somehow managed to break my last tripod and I bought a new one on a recommendation and I don't like it. I can't get it to work. So I apologise that the camera angles on this video and the next two I've done aren't that great, but I've got one of my old tripods on the way. I'm going back to that one. And moving on to the ring finger. And this nail I am going to do full glitter with angel paper pieces over it. So I'm making sure that I've put a thin layer over the entire nail. And then I'm picking up that glitter with a bead of clear acrylic, placing at the cuticle and working down, and just using the tip of my brush just to nudge all that glitter into place where I want it. Then I'm using my wet brush just to pick up these strips of angel paper and place them on top of that glitter before then encapsulating the entire nail in crystal glass. As always, making sure all the glitter goes nice and matte. That way I know it's all been encapsulated. Now on all the other fingers I'm going to do the same as the pinky finger. So once I finish those and they're all set, I'm removing those forms, remembering to pull down, not up, so as not to hurt my client. That one did not want to come off. And then my usual filing routine, so side wall, free edge, round the cuticle area nice and gently, and then the bulk of the nail. And then when they're all done and dusted off, I'm then using my CJP LED top coat and then curing that for 60 seconds LED. And when that's all done, I'm going to create some little 3D acrylic flowers. So I'm getting a small bead using my Crystal Nails Mini 3D brush, removing the liquid out of the back of the bead and placing on the nail, and then picking up another bead. And then coming down the centre and just pushing that out, and then tapering into that nice petal shape. And then coming in with a third bead Just waiting for that to go a little matte, and then I can start moulding that again into that petal shape. And placing a bead in the centre. And coming in with the tip of my brush and just curling that round. And then getting a small bead, placing in the centre, and then getting a Swarovski crystal in crystal AB and placing that in the centre. And then adding a few more onto the other nail, and then when they're all dry and cured, adding a bit of cuticle oil. And this was about 8 o'clock at night, and as you can see, Evie was bored of me working. So there we have the finished nails. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Any questions or comments, pop them below, and any requests, pop that below too. Bye!